Myles, what's your take on the roughing the passer controversy going on right now?
It's ridiculous. I feel bad for Clay Matthews. He just can't win at this point right now. But I mean, I'm just gonna take him down how I have been. You saw what happened with Willie Hayes, and you know that was, that was, I wouldn't say depressing, but it was sad to see. Him, doing his best to abide by the rules and get hurt because of it. So you just have to, do what's best for you. I mean, he's gonna be all right. And football is about getting hit and taking hits and giving hits. So, you know, if I get a penalty for, saving my skin and trying to make a big play, then oh well.
Now, yours is the only call that they said was wrong. There's been like 34 calls, and yours was the only one that came back and said, no, we missed that one.
'Cause I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Nah. I don't know. There was a couple of times I believe that, or more than a couple of times I believe that on the hits that they were giving were definitely legal, especially the ones by Clay Matthews. He's wrapping up a guy, and his momentum, how he's, torquing his body. Of course, the guy's gonna, have his feet come off the ground a little bit. If his shoulders hit the ground or his head hit the ground first, that's just a part of the game.
So do you think after seeing the Hayes injury that you guys would rather take the penalty than even make an attempt to avoid the penalty?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not willing to, tear something to lay him on the ground like he's a child.
Were you guys? All the talk in the preseason was about the helmet rule. It was about. Did this thing that the putting the body weight just catch you guys completely off guard, or did you know that there was a possibility that it was going to be like this?
This has completely overshadowed the helmet rule.
Right.
Because that hasn't been as highly publicized and it hasn't been as flagged as much. So when you see it, this many times, and what's up, Kirko? And then you see guys like Willie Hayes getting hurt because of it, because he's trying to abide by it. That's not how the rules are supposed to be. Guys are trying to, do their best to avoid it. It should become naturally. It shouldn't affect the game where guys, need to, abide by it and have to have it always on their mind.
When quarterbacks are actually coming out, like Aaron Rodgers said something, and even I think Derek Carr said, just go ahead and land on me. You don't have to get hurt, like trying to avoid that. Is that where do you think it hopefully maybe some common sense comes in with the league, the people that are running the league?
I mean, hopefully. I mean, maybe they should put on pads and try it and see how well it works for them. But when you have quarterbacks stepping up and saying something, something needs to be changed.
In the meantime, your team's pass rush has been more effective than we've seen in the past. The rule hasn't really affected you guys yet. But what would you say the state of the pass rush and the defense is right now? You like the way things are going?
I think it's only getting better. I think week by week we're getting better, and we're just playing off each other. Whether it's us being inside and getting pushed back or knocked back, and then us, me and E-Man, working together again, coming off the edge. I think him being back, that's a big boost to our D line, and should be even more big plays coming.
What's a competition like between you and Larry? I know you guys are going back and forth a little bit.
Oh, there's no competition. There's the obvious winner, him. No. Nah, I love going against him every day, challenging him to be better, and he challenges me. And just having somebody who's who you can rely on, depend on. If you're not there, he's going to make the play. Should be like that with each guy on the D line. And I know with E-Man back and Trey, getting back to his former self, that it's going to be a competition, getting to the quarterback.
I mean, when you got here, obviously everybody knew you and you were the number one pick. And I don't think a lot of people knew Larry. Did you see this kind of ability in him when you guys got here as rookies?
I did, and he has a drive to want to be great, and you can see it, with how much he works, when he's off the field. He'll stay on late. He'll be in the weight room, later than most guys. Just getting extra work in, just soaking in information from other veterans in the league, and he wants to be the best at his craft, and he's putting in the work to be that.
Going back to the Thursday night game, it seemed, I don't know, the defense, the first half, I wouldn't say exhausted, but you used a lot of energy in that first half, and then you seemed to find something new in the second half. Is it just coincidence that Baker kind of injected some energy into the whole night? I mean, did you guys draw off of that?
No, I just felt like it was back and forth. You get off the field, short drives by the offense, you can get right back on, and so that's going to tire you out. And so, once we went in and we were able to scheme them up and get them off the field quicker, that was giving them more opportunities. And Baker came in, and the rest is history.
So, I mean, looking forward now that he's in there, can you draw off his energy?
You just give me more energy by being on the field more. Having more time of possession for us helps us as a defense, recovering our breath, give more time to look at our mistakes and how we can correct those and hopefully get them to pass the ball more, hold the ball more, get takeaways.
Back to Larry for just a second. We always think of edge rushers, yourself, any good edge rusher, but it seems like quarterback, when you get pressure up the middle, it's only helping what you're trying to do, correct?
Absolutely. I mean, when he gets pressure up the middle, he's not allowed to, or he's not able to step up and get away from my rush. And if I'm a good rusher, I'm trying to get a certain point behind the tackle and then a certain yardage. And if Larry or any of the D tackles keep him from stepping up, he's going to be right at that point. And if I'm doing my job and I make him step up, it should be right into him. So we work off each other.
How much do you pay attention to the sack leaders that you're tied with some pretty established guys?
I've seen it enough on my Twitter feed. Other than that, I just want to keep on leading the pack.
How big a goal is that for you?
Really, I just want to beat Yannick. He was talking out now. Nah, you want to be the defensive player of the year. You want to be the best player on the field. I don't think BN is going to win the MVP or defensive MVP, not defensive MVP, but the MVP at any time. With the year that J.J. Watt had a couple years back. So the best I can hope for is DPOY, and that's what I'm going for. And that's for any good D lineman or defensive players going for.
Is that pretty cool, though, the company you're keeping up there when you see Khalil and Vine and is it fun?
It's early on. We got much more season to go, so hopefully later on I don't have any company at the top.
Larry was not for one penalty would be tied.
Tied with all of us, yeah. I think he should be tied with us. That was a sketchy penalty that he got.
That should count then in the competition.
Oh, yeah.
Count those.
But NFL doesn't count those, so I can't count those.
What does that say about that coming from the inside? Because traditionally, pass rushers thought of as outside guys. What does that say about him coming inside?
Man, I mean, pass rushes. Anybody who can be effective against the passer or the quarterback. I mean, you got guys like Aaron Donald, Geno Atkins, who can pass rush with the best of them on the inside. Whether it's 2 or 3 guys on them, and they know how to just maneuver themselves to get free and affect them. So it's not just edge rushers. We're the more publicized. We work in space. We're on the outside. We look pretty sometimes. So sometimes.
You were talking about the defensive player of the year or defensive MVP. We know that doesn't come unless your team wins.
Absolutely.
I mean, so how gratifying is it to see, at least the outlook now is that you'll have those wins to bolster individual cases like yours?
I mean, can only do so much. And that's, right now we're doing, he said it, just trying to be great. But, them getting after it on offense is definitely going to help my case, but that's not what that's not my main goal. Main goal is always to win. And to win, I got to make plays, so they go hand in hand.
So you were talking about Larry helping create opportunities for you in the pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it working the other way, where you can help the interior with what you do?
With
How does that work?
if I'm taking a rush and I'm pointed right at the quarterback, so I'm at his upfield shoulder. If he doesn't feel me, or if he does feel me, he's going to step up naturally. And Larry's going to be right there. Trey's going to be right there. E-Man might be right there with him being inside sometime. So it works hand in hand.
Couple more from
What are your thoughts of Derek Carr in the study game?
Great passer. I feel like the first 15 plays, he's usually on fire, and after that he kind of divvies up between him and beast mode. So I mean, you got to be careful about him, but he doesn't like to set back too deep. Try to keep him in the pocket and collapse it on him. And he's not looking to scramble, but he will. And he's scrambling to throw. He's not scrambling just to go out there and be Vic.
Do you have any thoughts on the black hole?
On the what?
Playing in the black hole, the stadium, the atmosphere, the baseball field part of it, any of it?
Okay, yeah. The baseball field part of it, that's something new. But other than that, get some different cleats and keep it moving. Still just a field.
Well, this place is a throwback to the way it used to be, so we get to at least play once on it.
I'm going to make the best of my opportunity.
Yeah. Kick up some dirt.
Not down for quarterbacks.